Previously on New Crits on the Block.
You look to your left as you see Alair pop his head out of the cart.
Who are you? Who are you really? Come on.
30% chance that someone in Waterdeep may have, again, 30%, thinks that I, Ulrich Brightwater, killed the King of Waterdeep. I am the King's right hand. I came back. He was bloodied on the floor. Gods came in, and I left. Snap. As you see this tree in front of you, this massive tree start to fall down. Why don't y'all just put your weapons down, put your bellies to the ground, and let us take all your shit.
Counter offer. Die.
Roll initiative.
19 for me.
17 for Baerdram.
14 for me.
11 for me. Big 11.
So it is the enemy's turn first.
Of course it is.
One of the men come out behind of the boulder wearing kind of like a mismatched plate armor. Like his chest is red, his pants are like green, and then one of his arms is black and the other one is white.
Are you sure he's not just like a G.I. Joe that somebody like took the screw out of the back and like reassembled?
Yeah, he looks exactly like a G.I. Joe that someone reassembled.
I think maybe.
Got it.
Did you ever have G.I. Joes that used to do that with?
Nope.
Yep.
He's
that's
too young for G.I.
you.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
G.I.
that's.
Joe.
Never did that. Just play with him like a regular kid.
I think maybe
Just normal people.
I did not
Just like a
dismember my G.I.
regular
Joes. And
kid.
They
take
made
the
like
back- you
Frank
didn't
and Joe.
You didn't take the
Frank
screw out of the
and
back and reassemble all the parts?
Nope.
Well, that must just be something that I did
Yep.
prior to going into medicine. What? You guys all
G.I.
did-
Joe comes out.
G.I. Joe.
So G.I. Joe
Is
comes
it-
around the corner as he's wielding a shield and a flail, and comes out just bum rushing the cart and runs to the driver.
Which that is not me.
I think that's you, Borel. You're the driver.
What?
Borel
You're ready.
does 16 hit.
Oh,
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
Yes.
He runs over to you and spitting his mace, like, that was the wrong answer, boys! And he goes and swings across and smashes you into the right shoulder, dealing 10 damage.
Does he have to get up on the cart to do that?
No, he has a flail. He just swings from the side of it. And then he's going to swing for his next attack.
Seeing my friend get hit enrages me. Just so you know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Oh, that's cute.
Just so you know.
He goes and swings, and just his flail just goes smashing into the wagon above your head, ripping off the wagon as Alair is sitting inside, trying to get dressed. Oh! And like sinks back into the cart
Why is he
behind
naked?
some of the barrels and buckets and whatnot. And then it is your turn, Borel.
I'm going to cast a level 3 magic missile at him.
Shoot that.
Because now I'm mad.
my gouchies. What about?
16.
16 damage.
Noise.
So he's swinging this flail, and one goes, hits you in the shoulders. He swings it back around and goes just over your head as you kind of put your arm out and like look away as you shoot a bunch of bolts right into his face.
I'm going to cast Hold on him. Because that's a thing
And
I
give
like
him-
to do.
And I give him a hug.
I'm going to hug him.
You're gonna hold him real tight.
I'm going to hug him real
Hold
hard.
him with my magic.
So he needs to make
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah.
Well, judging by this guy's language, he's clearly very wise.
He just rolled a 16 plus 8, so he rolled a 16. So you
So
see him
doesn't
stop.
like my hug?
So you see him.
Surprisingly, no.
You feel like you see his arms tighten in onto his chest for just a second as he breaks out, "No one can hold me. No one can hug me. I'm G.I. Joe.
Oh. I don't like him.
I'm a real Neverwinter hero."
And then
Well, shit.
another man from the boulder on your right comes running out after seeing you cast a spell, comes hurtling towards you and tries to swing his scimitar at you. He has very nice, his like hair's braided back, super nice into like a man bun. And then Is he gonna hit her with his vape?
He has some leather armor and has a scimitar and a dagger as he runs towards you. His first attack is 17 plus 5, so 23
To what?
to hit.
yeah, he hits you.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what
a
I'm
hit. That's a
comparing
hit.
that to.
Your AC.
Oh yeah, he definitely does that.
And does 7 damage.
Ouch.
And is going to pull back his left hand that has a dagger in it and goes to stab you after he just slashed you. And that is 19 plus
Yeah, that's a
5.
hit.
So
Too.
that is a hit,
Ouch.
dealing 4 damage.
Ouch.
So he runs over to you, slashes you across the arm, and like pokes you with his dagger, drawing a little bit of blood. And it is now
not a
Beardram's
little
turn.
bit.
All right,
That's
so
a
like I
lot of
said,
it.
I see my friend get hit and it pisses me off, so I'm raged.
You are raged
I
now.
am raged.
Rage and wrath.
And I'm gonna go
How do you
straight.
rage? What do you say when you rage?
I go.
So you're a little constipated when you rage.
Well, yeah, that's what it starts with.
Yeah.
Pretty intimidating.
But that in order
scary.
to get like the movement going, he has to enter rage.
Yeah.
So.
exactly. I have a question. So the Sundering Strike, does that still do damage to the guy, or that's just to the weapon? Correct.
Just to the weapon. It makes him to where he
Okay.
now has a disadvantage.
So I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna Sundering Strike this fool's weapon, and can I use Reckless Attack for that?
Sure.
Okay. That's just at advantage, and then I get disadvantage.
Yes.
On the next one, right? Okay.
Well, you get until your next turn, all attacks against you are at advantage.
That just or advantage for them.
Correct.
Yes.
But you're also enraged right now,
Yeah.
so
Exactly. And I'm going to. So 17. So 25. Or can I get a nat? Get a nat. So 25.
25, that will hit.
Okay. So I hit his weapon on the first one. My first attack. Or when you get reckless attack, does that take away your second action?
No.
No? Perfect. And then the next one is going to be 17.
Okay. That actually does not hit.
Damn it.
So your first strike, you run over, you kind of like push past Borel as he goes to do his next attack. He swings his flail, and you just smash into it with your warhammer. As you see some of the spikes on the flail like get bent to the side.
Yeah.
And then you go to raise up your warhammer again and go to swing as he just kind of steps out of your range, and you just kind of whoosh, like swish right by him, and then it is one of the people you don't see out in the distance. All you see is an arrow come flying out. Aewyn, this one is coming for you.
Oh boy.
17.
Yeah, it hits. Yes.
Okay. So an arrow comes flying out of the distance, dealing 8 damage as he pulls back another arrow. And 12.
Nope.
So he goes and comes out of this behind a tree, shoots one arrow that comes and sinks just like kind of cuts past you. The other one shoots and hits right into the carts just a few inches away from your face as he goes and kind of peels back behind the tree.
Okay.
And then it is another one of those turns. Another one of these elvish men that's out in the distance. Rolls a 2 against Leaf.
What? Me?
And
a 2.
then rolls
that's good.
a 16 to hit.
Oh.
Okay. And does 4 damage.
Ouch.
So Katon, to take the scene right now, you have 2 people, one to your right and one to your left, one attacking Leaf and one kind of attacking Beardram and Borel. You saw one arrow kind of 2 arrows coming out of the distance on the left, and that is what's going on right now. What do you do?
okay. And the the two people attacking in front of me, one of them's wearing heavy armor and the other one's wearing leather armor.
Yes.
And the one wearing leather armor is attacking Leaf.
Yes.
I attack the shit out of the guy wearing leather armor.
Okay.
Help!
Plus, he's attacking Leaf, and although I find her to be a little annoying, she's
Help! Help! Help!
kind of cute in an annoying way.
Help!
In a, I guess I don't want you to get murdered kind of way. So, I strike. 18.
18 will hit.
Do you want me to just do both attacks at the same?
You can do either or, because sometimes you might kill the guy in one hit, sometimes you might not. So
Well, if the other
do your damage, and
Sure,
then you
sure,
can decide where your next attack goes.
You got it. And this was my long sword, and I go ahead and use a level 2 smite. I was not doing enough damage last time. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, 25 damage.
Okay.
And do I attack again?
Yeah. So,
Okay, very good.
you swing with your long
don't kill him.
sword as you slash across him, kind of opening up some of his armor. One of like his left shoulder kind of opens up, and now it reveals his shoulder to you.
Ooh, scandalous.
Hot. And I attack him again. And that time I do not hit him.
What do you roll?
5. plus
5.
whatever.
That does not hit. So you go and swing.
Not even his exposed
as
shoulder.
as he stunts his open shoulder out towards you, you get distracted for just a second and completely miss your strike. And then it is one of the elves' turn, and it is going to shoot another arrow at Aewyn.
Jesus. Okay.
Getting blasted, son.
Yeah.
14,
Nope.
and then he's going to go for his second one, 18.
Yes.
So he shoots one of the arrows, and you kind of at the last second see it and just move your head just out of the way as he shoots another one, and it comes flying and just kind of cuts across your arm, dealing
You got the classic
7 damage. It is now your turn. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to. So I'm getting hit from my side of the cart.
Yes.
I don't like that, so I'm going to run around to the other side of the cart.
Okay.
Just to kind of give myself some cover from that side. And I'm gonna, as I do it, I'm gonna tell everyone like, get to one side of the cart. We're surrounded. And as I get there, as I get to the other side of the cart, I assume I could see both of the people
In front,
of me, essentially. So I'm gonna attack the first one I see, which I think as I come around the corner will be the one attacking Leaf.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get to my side and pull an arrow and fire 2 shots at that guy.
Frick yeah, dude.
Frick yeah, man. First one is a 4 plus 8, which is probably not going to do it, 12.
That does not do
Yeah,
it.
my second one is going to be a natural 20.
Yes.
You know what? That actually doesn't hit.
Oh, no? Okay.
Yeah, he has like 1,000 armor, so crit doesn't hit.
Do it. Do it.
What am I doing?
Do it. Lots of damage.
Do it. Has he been hit yet?
Do it.
He has been hit.
Yes, he has.
Okay,
he
good.
is hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I smited him.
So that's an 8.
Remember, he exposed
plus,
his shoulder.
Yes, plus 4 is 12. Plus Coloss. 12 plus 8 is 20 times 2, 40.
How do you kill him?
Wait, he died? What?
40 damage to him. Oh,
Yeah, so as I come
You're not
around
listening.
with the first arrow, he kind of catches me by surprise. So I just kind of let one loose and it flies over him. And as I put my back up against the cart, I kind of anchor myself a little bit more and take a second one out, take just that split second more to line my shot up, and it's going to go right over Leaf's shoulder and straight into in the middle of the guy's chest as it stands him up for a second, and he just kind of falls
Yeah,
backwards.
so he just falls over with an arrow into his chest. As you release your second shot, Baerdram, to your left, this small dwarf comes running out behind a boulder covered in like bear fur with this just massive great axe as is screaming just
And I am totally starstruck. I'm like, whoa.
Is that what I look like?
Cool work, man. I gotta
as you
practice
see
that.
veins start to pop out
Yeah.
out of the side of it, and it just goes, I'm raging! Me too! And she sprints.
She.
She sprints towards you.
Interesting.
I don't know if you got enough loincloth.
Joe, roll for arousal real quick.
So aroused.
Totally.
So aroused. Yeah. your loincloth goes up full tilt.
Full mast,
Fully
baby.
exposed.
Thank God.
I'm now dual wielding 2 hammers.
As this female dwarf comes running over to you, just raises this great axe above her head and just goes bring it down, just screaming as she swings at you recklessly. 18 to hit for the first attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Which is totally pointless because he reckless attacked his last attack, so
Yeah.
she actually didn't need to be reckless, but who cares?
She doesn't know that.
She does not know that.
Now I have advantage on her.
She's a raging ass girl, man.
7 damage.
I think that Baerdram does have advantage on her ass. Is
I
what
do.
he just said.
I do.
So
7 damage.
7
dude.
damage.
Oh,
halved.
That's halved. Okay.
So 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
clank.
I just giggle.
19 to hit.
Yes.
That is 12, so halved is 6. And then it is top of the round. It is the man that is clad in mismatched plate armor.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. It is G.I. Joe's turn as he looks over to the dwarf that is swinging around and looks her dead in the eye, says, "Hey, hit true." And then looks back and takes a swing at Katon. 20 to hit, not nat. Misses, right?
No, that's not a hit.
24.
That is, and I would like to use, because I have my longsword out, my reaction to lock blades.
Okay, so
Nice.
make a roll.
I don't.
A strength.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have to beat 24. Or match it.
I don't.
Okay, so as you try to go pull up your longsword to parry her strike, she just smashed. He just kind of goes. The flail just goes right around your longsword.
Yeah, that would
and,
happen.
Like,
Wait,
what
did
flails
you do
do.
a disadvantage?
the knight.
Yeah, the one that has the flail is supposed to have disadvantage every time they attack now.
Why?
Because I did the Sundering Strike. That's
he
why I
did
did
the
it. So they had... I fucked their weapon up.
Oh,
basically.
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, so-
yeah.
Sorry, I should have said that before. I thought you were already doing it.
18 does not hit. Correct.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
Good,
as the
good.
flail
Nice.
lingers
So I was like, hey, bro, your weapon's fucked
around
up. Hold
the
on.
longsword, it
you're
goes
right.
once, twice, and it hits you in the head, but it hits you on the side that has no spikes on it anymore. So it just kind of like dinks off the side of your helmet. As he looks at you, he's like, "That's not fucking fair," and goes to swing at you one more time.
3 attacks.
3 attacks?
I missed one
The first
already.
one missed already. First one was in 20, not nat.
He doesn't swing at you again.
Well,
He
rolled,
goes to
so
swing, is like,
even if
just
he did-
flinches on him.
Yo, you flinch. You flinch. I saw it. I saw you flinch.
And it
more attacks.
is Borel's turn. Borel, what do? You just saw one small dwarf come running out of behind a boulder to your left, starting to attack Baerdram. You have another knight on your right, and you have 3 archers out in the distance.
So are we out of the line of sight of the archers out in the distance?
No.
We know what he got shot at, so we know the direction they came from.
Yeah, they're you know the direction, and you can kind of see their heads peeking out.
Yeah,
but
I
most of their bodies are behind a tree.
I said
right
we're
now.
surrounded, and to get to one side of the cart, so we have coverage from the side I ran around.
Did we all do that?
Right, so we have coverage
No,
from the
I
archers.
just let everybody know.
We have coverage from the archers.
Not you. You're on the seat right now.
Right, I'm gonna jump behind the
Okay, so you're
behind the cart, so I have coverage.
Take cover.
Yeah, so you jump to the right
So
side
then
of
there's
the cart.
so
kind
there's
of
2
down
on that
by-
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's 1 now.
Okay, there's 1 now. All right. So I am going to Scorching Ray.
Oh.
The guy.
Dang.
Scorch him.
So I'm supposed to do all 3 at the same time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 9. It's a 17.
That does not hit.
It's an 11
That does not hit.
and a 17.
That also- So you just standing almost right in front of this guy, just pull out your hands and everyone starts to see these cool ass sparks start to ignite in your hands as you put them out and just shoot wildly out into the distance as you just see these rays of flames just going out into the distance, hitting trees and lighting everything up.
Here we go.
No.
And it is now
God damn it.
Leaf's turn. In 2 rounds, the fire will spread.
Oh boy.
Now,
Okay.
are any
Oh,
woodland
boy.
animals on fire?
You don't know
Oh,
that.
boy.
It's not your turn, bro.
So is there a way for Leaf to find out?
I got it. I'm gonna cast Warding Wind.
Okay.
And
What do you
spread the
do?
fire faster.
So I am going. Well, no. I'm gonna. It's a strong wind that blows around you in a 10-foot radius, moves with you, remaining centered around you. The wind lasts the spell's duration. It is going to deafen you and all the creature in the area.
Oh, okay.
Extinguished unprotected flames in the area, and also any attacked rolls that are ranged weapons have a disadvantage if they pass in and out of it.
Okay, so you kind of spin around as this just wall of wind just starts to spin around you guys as you all are like, what? There's like, what'd you say? I can't hear you.
Sorry.
What's on what side of the get on the other side of the cart? Okay. As the scorching rays that shot from Borel's hand all start to go and instead of hitting the grass, start to bend and spin around in this wind vortex and slowly start to go out into the distance. Baerdram, it is your turn.
I'm gonna spit game at this girl.
Okay, spit some game.
No, I'm gonna hit the fuck out of her.
Are you gonna hit that?
Chivalry is
flirt.
dead.
Cast
So-
flirt.
on her.
Yeah,
Cast flirt. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I already have advantage because she's reckless attack. Right?
Oh, dude, she's so reckless.
Oh, yeah, she's just like exposed. Just
Yeah, she's like, all I got is these bear furs. Hey.
I should probably mention that I killed the bear. Bear with my bare hands. Bare hands.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
3. I have advantage. Like, no, it would be 11. But
11 to hit.
That was with advantage?
Misses.
yeah, I hit 3 and a 1. Yeah. So the
Your
first
first
swing
attack
misses.
misses.
Okay. And then I have a 25.
Bro, that so hits.
Okay, that hits. I didn't get a crit, so I'm gonna hit her with my warhammer and
Yeah, you are.
smack that ass.
Yeah, you will.
Oh shit.
You come to hit me, I deal 11 damage to you.
11. Okay, have that. So that is.
I am the captain.
What accent are you
I
now?
love watching 2 barbarians in rage try to fight each other
And
it's
do
just
no damage.
yeah, it's just like clank clank,
A little slap fight.
basically.
So
but like so hard, but like nothing's happening.
So you go and you swing your warhammer. She ducks under your first strike and says, "Wow, that's all you have." And then
Well,
you
now she's down there and she knows all I have.
wow,
Well,
way
you're
to
pretty
pinch,
short to start with, so I think it's already down there.
way to pitch a tent, bro. And she goes and you go to do your second strike as you just kind of like tap her on the ass. She goes, "Oh."
You better naughty dwarf have me.
Weird fight between these dwarven barbarians.
Should we be watching this or?
One of the archers on the other side of the cart kind of goes and takes its full movement and runs around to the side of it, seeing Baerdram and shoots an arrow off. 21 to hit.
Yes, that would hit me.
That would hit you? Does that hit your face?
That hits my body.
Dealing 6 damage and half, that's 3 damage. And the elf tries to shoot you again.
It misses.
Crits.
But basically, it's just going to do normal damage to you.
Yeah.
7 plus 2 is 8, so 16 damage. So 8 damage.
Plus 2 is not 8.
9.
No, let him think it's
shot me with a healing dart, you said, right?
No. He shot you with an extra poison dart, so it poisons you even more than that. So take
Well,
1,000
I'm
points of
resistant
damage.
to poison, so it doesn't
Take
matter to
1,000
me.
points of damage right now. Just 1,000 points.
But cut it in half.
Just 1,000.
Just cut it in half, though.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
take
only 500.
Some resistance to 1,000.
That's like 3.
Yeah. Be like 20 pounds of deer.
And then it is the other
He shoots
scout's
you with 20
turn,
pounds of deer.
who takes its movement speed and goes right up next to the other scouts and is like, "Yo, bro, let's shoot at the same guy together." And he pulls back and shoots out an arrow as it kind of goes flying. It just goes flying over your head and shoots again, doing a 21 to hit,
Yes, I will allow it this time.
dealing another 6 damage, halved is 3. So these two scouts kind of run along the side of the tree line on the left side of the wagon, both releasing arrows off at Baerdram. Baerdram kind of dodging a few of them, getting hit by getting crit hitted. Critted. And Katon, it is your turn. You have one guy in front of you, 3 off still shooting, and 1 in the front of the cart.
I've just got arrows sticking in my bottom. But it doesn't.
I guess I'm going to. He's. If I were to leave, I would disengage. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to attack him. So,
Do it.
Do it.
That does not hit. That is a 6 plus 8, so 14.
Yeah, you took miss. He looks at you, he's like, I'm G.I. Joe.
Do you know who I am?
Do you understand?
I probably miss again. That's a 16.
That misses. So you swing your sword on both sides of him as he looks, he's like, are you intimidated by my long flail?
Half broken flail.
Half broken flail. And it is one of the other scouts' turn. He is going to shoot, but with disadvantage, correct? He's going to shoot at Aewyn that's on the other side, but at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
So that is going to be a 3. The arrow goes and hits into the wing and goes spinning around and just shoots off into the distance. He's
Catch
like,
it and get to have it now.
as another arrow tries to go and shoot, 19 for the first roll, 5 for the second, misses the second attack as he goes and shoots another arrow and it gets picked up into this windstorm and goes flying off again. And all you hear off in the distance is, I'm getting closer next time. And it is Aewyn's turn.
Okay. I am the boulder that the first guy ran out from behind. Am I able to reach that?
You would have to go and get an opportunity to attack on one person, unless you kind of wanted to.
There's no one in front of me.
Oh, no, yeah. You can run around to the side.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah. No, I wouldn't run past the guy.
No,
that
you're good,
Katon's
you're good,
attacking.
you're good,
I
yeah.
just go. Okay, so I would go over to the boulder and basically get cover behind it. The guy that just shot at me, was I able to see where he was?
Yes, but he does have half cover, so he has a +3 on his, or +2 on his AC.
Don't care. Gonna attack him anyways.
Okay.
Don't care. YOLO.
So my first attack is a 26, so 24.
You're like sitting there, you just have your bone draw as you sitting there waiting, and he just slowly peeks his head out as you just and go flying as it cuts across his forehead. Give me the damage for it.
It's 1d8 plus 4, and that's a 7, so 11.
11 damage. Mm-hmm. You see it cuts in, like you just see blood starts just like pouring across down his face. He's like, oh my god, I can't see anything. Make your second attack.
Yep.
Still, he's definitely bloodied.
Exact same roll, 16 plus 10 minus 2. 24.
You see him go behind the tree again, and you see him come out as he's like wiping the blood off of his eyes, trying to see where the last arrow came out.
So 6 plus 7 is 13 more damage.
And he
Colossus
peeps.
Slayer.
That was it.
He peeps his head out around the corner as your next arrow just goes right into his jugular as he just and falls to the ground.
All right.
Cool. Well, that was great.
One more down. I'll take care of it, everyone. Don't worry. That's 2 for me. By the way,
it is the female dwarf's turn. She kind of looks you up and down. It's like, hey, how's stuff? I got a deep voice.
oh wow, did her voice change?
Oh boy.
She came out yelling, la, 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 and now she's like,
I'm enraged now. Misses on the first attack. Ha! Nerd. And rolls an 18 on her second. Does that hit?
Yes.
sure.
And does 10 damage. So 5. So she goes and swings at you again. Kind of, you see her at the last second tilt her blade to where she just kind of smacks you across the face with it. And you hear her whisper, "You fucking like that, don't you?"
Is it just me, or is there a little sexual tension in this fight here,
This
boys?
is pretty weird. It makes me
I
uncomfortable.
loved it.
You're like Mr. and Mr. Smith in it right now.
No, it's kind of gross.
Only like naked, angry, veiny dwarves.
Loinclothy.
And it is the knight's turn.
Which, I mean, if
as-
you've seen Angelina Jolie lately.
I haven't. Have you?
No, I think
Yeah,
she
it-
pretty much just accepted that she was done.
They
He's got
have
a couple
you?
tabs open. Just keeping watch, see what's going on with her.
So it is the knight's turn as it swings his flail, and he like looks at his flail for a second, throws it aside, and pulls out his short sword.
Cheater.
17 plus 5, so 22 to hit.
22. Who's he attacking?
That is you, my friend.
He does not hit me.
He does not.
gets very
hit
close.
You. He goes. You just like barely push off his short sword with your shield as he looks you dead in the eyes. Oh, and he crits.
Okay.
Don't get too excited now, dude.
So he crits you for 22 damage.
It's all whatever. I'm good.
He goes.
Doesn't bother me at all.
He's like, yeah, you think I missed you with that last hit? Ha ha! And stabs you. Stabs you in your shoulder. Actually, stabs you in the same. Like he sees this little slit in your plate armor and just kind of pokes into your belly again.
Looks like the work of Bob, huh?
Yeah.
I know that mark anywhere.
That's the exact size of Bob's sword. Did you kill Bob?
Where's Bob?
Hashtag where's Bob?
Did I kill Bob? Who killed Bob?
What about Bob?
I killed Bob.
You killed Bob? I didn't kill Bob.
You killed Bob.
I killed Jerry with a G. I killed Jerry with a G.
So mad.
And that
sword
is
in the back
his
of his skull.
last attack. He kind of looks back at the dwarf and using his leadership ability as a bonus action goes, "Hey, fucking hit him!" and gives advantage to.
It is deafened, so I don't think he can do that.
Does it need to be heard? Oh shit! Oh shit! Does it need to be heard? Hearded?
So I mean, he can say it, but like,
No one's gonna. Is he in the wind wall right now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, for sure, right?
so no.
That it can see.
It's a warning wind. Can't do it.
It can see it.
Is that
Whenever
all
a
it requires?
non-hostile creature that it can see within 30 feet
But is it a
makes an
vote?
attack roll or saving throw, the creature has advantage. Oh shit! No, the creature adds a D4.
Okay.
All right, well.
So he looks at, he just does like this really cool like
he's
baseball movement.
So he just uses gestures.
Yeah.
Like, you got it.
You can do it.
He like motions.
his butt.
Hit his fucking
he just
head
like
off.
motions towards. He's like, look what I'm doing. As he like pulls the sword out of
stabbing me.
body. Borel, it is your turn.
Clank, clank,
So-
clank, clank.
So yeah, it's just gonna be a magic missile onto the knight.
Dude, magic missile, fucking shoot though.
Yeah,
what's the
because those don't miss.
They don't.
That's gonna be another level 3
Oh dang!
out of the wand. My wand of magic missile.
Oh, your wand of magic missiles. Okay. That beautiful wand. What does a wand look like?
It's a big missile wand.
Yeah, it just looks like a missile.
Just looks like a magic missile.
It just looks like a little small missile.
So not like creative at all.
Says Acme on the side of it.
You shoot it, just an umbrella comes.
Right. Well, nothing happens. Then you like look at it real close. It explodes in your face. Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
We need some common sense wand reform here.
19 damage.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
You know, you're more likely to hurt
At a
yourself with
babe,
a wand than you are.
Beardrum
to hurt
says.
At a bib.
Yeah, you need wand safety classes.
He is looking to hurt.
this safety
Looking
on
to
it.
hurt.
And then it is Leaf's turn. You see a man in front of you that has been hit by some magic missiles. You see one person that died off to the left, and you know there are two archers behind the cart, shooting at the cart still.
Okay. Am I like in cover or can I like get like somewhere so I can't be hit by any of those?
The archers, you are in cover from the archers.
Okay.
They cannot see you right now.
Yeah, you're behind the cart, and you're very short, so you're like really behind the cart.
Alright, then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try this little new thing I got. I got gust, and I'm gonna push this feller 5 feet away from me.
Okay. Do it.
So I do it.
Freaking do it. What is
Is he a medium? Hey, it's just instantaneous.
Yeah, well, tell me what the fucking spell does. God damn it.
He has to do a 14 strength saving throw.
Oh, this guy, so strong. You look at his quads. Quads are fucking ripped.
Okay, let's see it.
+3 strength, so 16.
Furge.
So you push the wind.
He just has a nice blow
Yeah.
like Fabio just in his hair.
You just see his
Well, the guy with the nice hair we already killed. This is the guy who's like crazy looking.
Yeah, you see his matted hair gets undone, and it's actually just this beautiful long locks of brown hair slowly waving in the wind.
nice.
And he looks over to you and goes, "Thanks for noticing."
Aw, you're pretty.
And then
And
it
now
is
I'm gonna bonus action.
bonus
him
action. Oh,
with
shit.
a magic stone.
Throw a rock at him.
Well, take this then.
Literally a pebble. It says 1 to 3. So can I do 3? And does that like multiply the damage? Because that doesn't exactly say that.
read the spell.
Read the
It
spell out.
says, touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a sling.
No, you just pick up a pebble, make a D4, roll a D4 real quick, and just -1. Or you can do up to 3, right?
And then it's 1d6 plus my spell
Okay, yeah. So
casting
you just
modifier.
essentially you just pick up 3 pebbles that you see on the ground, some really smooth pebbles, like good ones for skipping. And you turn them into magical skipping stones.
Yep.
And then you throw one of them at him.
Okay, and then I do a 1d6
Sure.
plus my thing.
Do it, dude.
So 5.
5. Yeah. You. It just goes and hits him in the side of the head. He stares at you. He's like, "And when it's my turn."
It's my turn.
When I'm allowed to move again.
You're lucky I'm frozen in time right now.
When this turn-based mechanism gets to mine, you're
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Hey everyone, it's your Dungeon Master Jake here.
And it's just Matt this time. I don't.
just-
I'm
no
giving
more?
up on it.
It would have been played out a little too
I
much.
didn't want to do it. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to hammer it too hard.
You got to subtly do it.
Yeah, it's hey guys, it's your favorite player, Matt. Here, see how I see it? It's subliminal. I'm on a whole nother level of podcasting. Although that just makes it sound like ASMR now, huh?
Yeah.
Favorite player, Matt.
Hey, we're just here again to tell you thank you for listening to episode 3.
What if we did this all? Hold on, wait.
Oh God. Okay.
Is that good?
No,
Is
it's
that
not.
Good? Is that good audio? Wait, just listen real fast. Okay, I don't think that's good audio.
Well, that was weird. Just like this fight.
Yeah, this is a weird fight so far.
Things getting a little weird on both sides.
You know what's not weird though?
Please go subscribe us, download, rate and review us at Apple or Google Podcasts or wherever you get your platforming services.
Go
or
do
your
that.
podcasts.
That helps us out
A lot.
a ton. If you guys like what you hear so far, go do that.
Yeah,
because that
please.
will lift us up on the shoulders of giants, i.e., you guys. You're our giants.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
sorry.
cute.
Keep going.
And go follow us on Twitter at New Crits and Instagram at New Crits on the Block. And again, if you guys have any kind of questions about whatever, about how cool the DM is, or okay, just use the hashtag New Crits Pod, and we'll like reply and stuff. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And then it is Baerdram's turn. You have this dwarf right in front of you, making some very obvious sexual innuendos towards you.
I'm gonna try and. I don't know if I want to. I'm thinking I want to shove her off of the cart. We're both on the cart. Right?
Yeah, you're both standing on the cart.
I'm gonna shove her off the cart, or if I'm gonna try and grapple. I'm trying to decide right now. I feel like I want to. I'm gonna try and tackle her off of the cart.
Oh, you're gonna tackle off the
Yeah,
cart.
I'm
Okay.
gonna run and tackle her.
Pin
So
her and
she's
give her
gonna
a
make an
little kiss.
opposed check. She crit failed. So just roll and don't roll 1.
No pressure.
5. So you both stumble over. You notice her hand goes straight for your crotch for some reason. Whoa! And you fall on top of her as she's just going to town.
On my
Yes, on your genitalia.
On your loincloth?
On your loincloth.
Oh.
I was gonna cast charm, but I don't think I need to.
No.
What do you do with your second attack?
Like I at first I was like, this is like borderlining like as like inappropriate, but not. I guess not. I think this is consent.
I'm going to Fuck.
I'm gonna cast lovemaking.
I'm just gonna go to
But I
town.
cast baby.
I'm gonna hit her.
Is this
I'm
how-
gonna hit her in the head.
Is this how dwarves mate?
I think so, actually.
Roll with advantage because you have her
Thank
grappled.
God. It's literally the same number. Fuck. So 14.
14 does not hit her. You go and you are fairly distracted with her fondling.
Damage from being tackled off of a cart.
It wasn't more. We'll go 1d4. Yes. She takes 1 damage as you both fall. And as you're trying to raise your warhammer up to go swing on her, she like pulls on you as you go "Ooh!" and just swing astray.
She's fighting dirty, man.
Weird.
She's fighting
And
dirty.
it is now the scouts' turn. They can now see you again, Baerdram, and they are going to shoot some arrows at you.
Bring it.
First one misses. Second one misses. The other scout is going to attempt to shoot at you. He is a little disturbed by the images he has seen. Misses his first attack.
Wow.
And hits on his second, dealing 4 damage. So 2 damage to you. So one of these arrows just goes and like slides off your back as the other ones just kind of pepper the ground around you.
Nice.
And then it is Katon's turn. You have one knight in front of you and Baerdram and the dwarf kind of rolling around on the other side.
Alrighty. So
frisky.
I use my my vow of anonymity, which allows for 1 minute. It's a bonus action. For 1 minute, I get advantage on all attack rolls against one particular enemy, and I'm going to go ahead and use it on the heavily armored GI Joe knight.
Are you intimidated by me? You got to call upon your god.
And I attack him.
Not a word.
And I swing.
And that's why I did that, because my first roll was not going to hit. There you go. That's why I did that. 15 plus 8, so 23.
23. He uses his reaction to add 2 to his AC, making it 22.
23.
Cool. Good job, dude.
I miscounted.
Good job, man.
He goes to parry you as you just ignore his parry.
Like, watch this. Get it? And you still hit him.
And as he goes to parry and realizes that he has a short sword instead of his flail and just completely bliss on his parry as you just go straight past his sword and strike upon him.
All right, and I use a level 2 smite,
Jeez, you're just blowing those things out.
and I deal 17 plus 5. So
22.
22. Yes, thank you. 22 damage. And that was my first attack.
Hard.
How do you kill him?
You're giving a
Oh.
bit time.
He didn't have much hit points. Okay. Okay, anyway.
You killed him? Oh, yeah.
So you said that he attempted to parry with my short sword?
With his short
With
sword.
his short sword.
Say that 5 times fast.
He pulled your short sword out of your hilt.
I don't have a short sword.
Oh, well, he did.
No, I only
A lot of that
listen.
going around.
I have a long sword. Just to clarify, my sword is very long.
Roll for
Which
that.
way do you
Listen,
measure?
Roll
Listen.
for endowment, please.
Mine's an extra long sword.
So how do you kill him with your above par longsword?
So he just was mocking me about my god, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just do I have my shield up. I just do a straight thrust and like a twist motion, just dead into like right above like a sternum.
Okay. Yeah, you stab right above his sternum and twist around as all you hear is as he drops to the ground bleeding.
And as I pull it out, I step back and like kind of like bring it to my side, and like as the blood swings off of it. It's very cinematic looking. That was my first attack, so I guess I still have another one, and I have my movement allowed. So I'm just gonna start charging the.
Help me, my balls are being squeezed.
No, I'm not getting near that. I'm just gonna charge the archers.
Towards the archers?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna take you 2 rounds to get to them.
So they're 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I run 30 feet towards them.
Okay.
Which is my full movement.
Yeah, so you run towards them. Yeah, so you use your full movement speed to make your way. Okay, yeah, so you make your way towards them after you just stabbed this guy and twisted your blade into his throat, and then you kind of see one of them kind of like eyes go wide, watching this full plate mail like kind of clink towards him, and then it is Aewyn's turn.
Okay. The log that fell over in front of our cart.
Yeah.
I'm going to dash behind that to still kind of stay with it, have some sort of cover for me, and then I'm going to shoot at the nearest archer on that side.
Okay, and again, his head is like peeping out this corner.
So minus, what was it?
It's +2 to his AC.
Okay. Won't matter. 16 again, so 24.
What is with your 16? I mean, I'm
that'll
not
do it.
complaining.
Rolled them every
Hit's a
time.
hit. What? Give me this
16 again.
dice.
That's 4
going on
16s in a
over
row.
there?
I'm gonna roll the dice now.
Go ahead, roll the dice. See what you get. Yeah, 8. Don't touch my dice.
I've ruined it now.
You've ruined the streak. Okay, so that's 2 hits, I assume.
Yeah, those hits.
Okay.
Them
So
hits.
First one, that's a 6 plus 4 is 10. That's a 4 plus 4 is 8. 18 plus Colossus Slayer, 7. So 25 total.
25 damage.
Yes.
You shoot this arrow and it just goes right into this dude's eyeball as he just looks out and gets stung, and you see him like walk out for a few seconds like he's going to shoot someone and like draws his arrow and just and falls to the ground.
That's 3, by the way, everyone. 3. I've got 3. Again, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Aewyn's on the case.
I just yell, I'm trying really hard.
There's one more archer and this barbaric dwarf tussling with Baerdram.
she is.
What do you do?
Those are both my shots.
Those are
are
both
2 shots.
Okay.
So I
it
hit
is-
2 shots, so that was the end of my turn.
It is Beardram's turn. It is the barbarian's turn. She goes to push you off of her. Give me a athletics roll. Well, she crits.
Shit. Okay.
So she just pushes you off of her, and she looks around at the scene and sees pretty much all of her friends dead. The archers off in the distance are dead. The guy that was swinging the flail around is dead, and she kind of looks at you, and you see her veins start to like recede a little bit.
Ew.
And as she like,
Yes, I love you.
she looks, she says, "Is this real? Is this the real deal?"
You gonna give her a rose? What's going on here?
No, we're not together.
Where's Chris Hansen?
So should I attack you or should I just run away?
Attack me, please.
Because I'm close to you at this point now. Just tell her to run.
I mean, run, but
I know
not too
what
far
you
from me.
really want, and she just goes to tackle you.
yes.
Make a strength check. She did a 20, not nat.
Now, as
Damn. Yeah. 18.
now with a bear totem, don't you have advantage on like push and pull? kind
Oh,
of
I
stuff?
do. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that how that works?
You
Yeah,
fucking do.
I do.
So
She
18.
she jumps on top of you. And then she was over. What do the rest of you guys do? You just see this dwarf on top of Baerdram just kissing
Wasn't there?
the
Wasn't
shit
there
out of him.
3 archers out there? Isn't there one more left?
Maybe. Yes. That we know of.
Yeah. I thought we had still some more.
Okay, well, it's top of the round. What do you do, Borel? You see some lovemaking, and you see one archer kind of starting to turn tail and run.
I am going to let him run, and I'm going to just hold for this turn.
Okay. Leaf, you doing anything?
I'm going to cast Hold Person on his lover
his
friend
dwarf?
over
Okay.
there.
So it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, 14.
She just rolled a 19. You go the holders. My love is too strong for this small dwarf in front of me. What are you
No one
And
can
keeps-
help him. Let's just leave him
Just
behind.
go. We need to let him go.
and
It's
just
like when a
keep
zombie gets on you.
kissing this man in front of you. The other
saving
scout
him.
goes away. Baerdram, what do you do with this woman that is just berating you with kisses? With the cute kisses.
Remember, your wife might listen to this someday.
Oh yeah, shit.
She probably won't.
Well, I
she
tell
for sure
I
won't. There's
tell
no
her
way.
I'm married and that this is not okay. Show me the ring, or it's not proof. No, I'm gonna,
You don't want to know where he has a ring.
I want to know. I'm gonna try and get her off of me.
Yeah, so
And
you
pin her back down.
So you guys are just sitting there wrestling on the ground.
Spicy.
Alair pops his head out. So, everything good?
Mostly?
What's going on? He like sees the situation. He's like, oh, that's odd.
Yeah, I'm not versed on the dwarven customs. I'm not sure if this is normal or...
Alair makes a intelligence check, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is totes normal." He failed.
I don't know. I don't really know any better. So I go, all right. I'll kind of hop over the log I was hiding behind, and just kind of sit up on the cart then, and just wait for this to whatever this is to be done.
You're just like watching.
Not watching, but
He's
I'm
watching.
waiting.
He's watching.
Like,
He's checking it out.
no, I'm
so
just like
the guy who
Baerdram,
started
please,
running.
Can we
The
speed this
archer
up?
who started running. If I were to attempt to chase him,
he's gonna keep getting. He's
it's
just
a
gonna dash.
30-30 situation.
He's
We're
gonna go 60. You're gonna go 60. He's always gonna be 30 feet away from you,
So I'm never gonna catch him.
unless you misty step, and then he'll still be 10 feet away from you.
Can't
So, yeah.
out of stuff. Okay, so with that being said, I guess I let that archer go,
Let him go. He's meaningless.
Let it go.
and with that, I kind of walk over and I just kind of like look at the situation with the dwarves and the wrestling, and like I'm trying because I'm not sure if like should I do something? Should
No.
I be standing here?
I already said this is apparently this is normal, so we just
This
wait,
isn't-
I guess.
Barry, are you okay? Barry?
I'm just gonna like stop everything
Barry?
with her and just like
remember
jump up.
his
She's like, yeah,
name.
we'll go. She's
I
with
know
us
it
now.
Starts with a bear.
Yeah,
Barry?
the dwarf is sitting there. She stands up. Yeah, I was just kind of with those guys. So we go, yeah, cool.
Yeah, guys, she's cool.
We have
She's
a
with
new
us now.
companion now.
She's cool. Yeah.
I don't think we're cool at all. You all tried to kill us. What was that about?
She didn't try to kill you.
I didn't try to kill any of you.
She came straight for me.
She's right about that.
She's
she went
right about
straight for the
that.
big guy over here.
I saw some hot stud pitching a tent.
That's me she's talking about.
Okay, so who is he? And I point at the mismatched GI Joe knight.
Oh, that?
Well, who was he?
Honestly, I don't even know his name. He just kind of. I was at Rockland, and he was just looking for muscle, and she like flexes as she says that. It's like,
Yes,
and
yes.
I have some muscle.
Impressive. So, what were you hired for?
What was were we hiding
Why
for?
were you hired?
Oh yeah, just to like ambush any like stupid merchants that came through the thing and like take all their fucking money and stuff.
Anyone specifically?
She like walks over to GI Joe's body and like pulls off his like he had like a fanny pack on, pulls it out and opens it up and pulls out some like posters. She's like, oh, just these people, and like hands them over to you, Aewyn.
Okay, what do I see on the poster?
So you go through and a lot of them are just saying supporter of the trader, supporter of trader, supporter of trader, supporter of trader, and then you see a picture, and it is almost the exact image of Alair, and underneath it says Ulrich Brightwater wanted for patricide.
I'm just gonna keep flipping through, like not even stop on it.
Okay.
Well, she's right. She said she's looking for anyone stupid enough to come down this road, trying to get the goods, I assume.
Yeah, and anyone that's on those posters. Yeah.
Who's on the posters? Who's on the posters? What do they look like? Can we see them?
Why? There's just posters.
Well, I
They're
mean,
just of different merchants.
Shouldn't we know who's out and wanted? And
Well, what,
Maybe we can- maybe
why
we
us?
can
We're not
help.
bounty hunters, and I'm gonna shoot a look
Maybe
over
we
at
can
Alair
help.
and just like let him kind of know, like,
Yeah, he sees your face and he hops down from the cart and like walks over and just like snaps up the post. He's like, "Oh, yeah, these are probably worthless," and just like throws them on the ground and starts like stomping on them and like grinding them into the dirt, tearing them apart. You're like, yeah,
no.
Do I find any of this to be like
I was saying,
suspicious?
I feel like some of this is going to be a little
make
like,
everyone that cares make an insight
No,
check.
stop. Why would you do that? You naughty boy.
I do like
Nine.
the naughtiness.
16.
16?
10 for me.
18.
18. Borel, you are already kind of suspicious
Yeah,
of Lair.
a bit. Since the beginning of this campaign.
And you see him like ripping up these posters and just like stomping them out. Like, yep, well, that's all good. Business handled.
That's
like,
John.
he
Well
looks
done,
up at you, he's like,
everyone.
What's up, Borel? You seem a little distressed.
I would like you to move, please.
He's like, sure thing. He just like steps away from like this just like shredded paper that's all on the ground
All right,
now.
I'm going to start just kind of rifling through some of these pages and see what I see.
Yeah, make a investigation check, and we'll say make a 15, and you can like piece together some of the posters.
16.
16.
Yes! Nice.
You sit there and start to piece together the one of them. Like he, as Alaire sees you start to get one of them right, he like kicks dust on it a few times. And
So rude.
So I'm gonna notice this, and I'm gonna kind of like just not like hard, but I'm gonna like shove him back a little bit. Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
no.
take him. Don't let him ruin that.
Yeah.
This is important.
And you see puzzle pieces that you have made. You see a picture of Alaire, and on it says Ulrich Brightwater, wanted for patricide.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You got an evil twin?
Borel, is it me?
I peek through your legs.
What is
Wait
that?
a minute.
Trying to put the
Wait.
pieces together.
And I'm kind of looking at him, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like,
There's somebody out there that looks just like you who's named Ulrich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite weird. isn't it?
Or,
Do you have a twin?
I do, 100%.
oh, Jesus Christ.
You do?
Or,
Oh.
Yeah.
everyone,
That's so cool.
this guy's name could be Ulrich, and he
Wait a
may
minute.
have killed the king.
is your name Ulrich?
Wait a second.
He's gonna try to roll deception. He rolls a 2. he is just sweating. His jacket.
Oh, did you just go for a jog?
I did.
You're looking awfully sweaty.
I just finished watching
Cops.
Which
Cops.
is another secret
Yeah,
one.
cops again for sure.
I have a full season of Cops recorded.
That's what you've been doing into this whole time.
Yeah, I've just been.
Why does watching
super
Cops
nerd.
make
It's weird. It's weird. We could really use your help.
I don't get that.
That's a reference to it.
Okay, so
I told you I don't get references anymore. I'm old.
so Ulrich, you should start talking now.
He like looks over to Aewyn.
How could you betray our trust like that, Ulrich?
Oh wow, that was quick.
What was quick?
Nothing.
Oh no, please.
So I'm sorry. I'm a little.
Let's just lay
He's talking-
all the cards
He's
on the
talking
table.
about how fast we put together this
yeah, how about,
ruse.
actually, I would like him to do the talking,
He kinda
not you.
stretches it. So maybe can we have this conversation not stuck behind this giant log? Maybe
Yes.
we want to get back on the road, and I'll tell you the whole story of how 30% of people think I killed a king.
I don't want to go
Holy
anywhere
crap.
until you start talking.
But you just real quick just need to move that log.
not actually
yeah.
wrong
Move the
about that.
log.
We
There could
shouldn't
be
just
more
be
people
sitting.
coming. That
And
guy
I mean,
got away,
also,
right?
I am bleeding, so I don't want to get off the road.
Yeah, so like just real
Put
quick.
my arm around my girl, and I start walking away.
Yeah, about that. Hold on. Once we're gonna come back to this whole you not being. Who
Yeah, you know what?
say you are
Yeah,
thing.
Alaire turn.
Oh yeah, and then we're going to talk about pay because it's going to go up a bit.
Hazard
Yes,
pay.
absolutely.
You see Ulrich.
You're
turn
being
and
awfully strange.
and sneer at you. Just,
I don't know what you're saying. Something you're saying like I'm a liar. That's all
Can
I
I,
get
can I
from you.
roll insight on this bullshit or no?
yeah, you can make an insight check if you want.
I don't want to. Never mind.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay, so
no, I like it a lot. So I'm going to keep it. Sorry.
I'm pointing at who I now know as Ulrich, and I go, your name never even was Cart wrong.
Well, I mean, if you ever got it right,
Didn't-
Was that
Cart right.
that was a pun, maybe? Did you do it?
Funny. But no, we're going to come back to this in a minute. I do have to agree that regardless of who you are and what you did, I don't care what the situation is, we do need to move out of this area. Before we do, I would like to go back to your new dwarven.
Why does it matter? She's with me now.
We don't have labels.
She's the love of my life. That's all you need to know.
What I
She's
do
me,
need to
stop
know
looking at
is
her.
that she was robbing
She's mine.
travelers.
You can't have her.
I'm not going to have her. I'm going to put her in jail probably.
I mean, I don't mind if more than one
If you
person
put her
have
in
me.
jail, I go to jail too.
Oh.
I'm not too against this.
Luckily, I don't think you heard that.
I don't see any downside to this situation.
I'm gonna look. She's useful, and I like nudge her, and we go over to the tree, and we start moving the tree out of the way.
you bolster
Wait,
your
no, that
muscles
wasn't.
restore to
I'm
bulk
sorry,
in
that
your
wasn't a sexual
veins.
innuendo. You actually are going to pick the tree up and move it.
Yes.
You're not like moving the tree. Okay.
We're shaking the bushes.
Yeah, I thought you were like. That
This
just,
is useful. Watch this, guys. He's doing it. Like,
Just a bit
The
there.
tree's not getting
Cool.
dug up.
She's like, also, if you can start referring me to as that person, I have a name. And my name is Renee.
Oh, I was going to
Oh,
ask that.
of course. That's
and
your
how
name.
long did it take you time to come up with that name?
Like when I was born, my parents gave it to me.
No, I'm speaking to the DM.
No, I don't know who that
Wait,
is.
wasn't your voice like way deeper earlier?
It was when I was raged.
Oh.
Okay, and like when I get raged,
So
sometimes
sexy when she
maybe
rages.
Don't
I
rage
get a
shame
little.
me.
Oh, I didn't.
But besides
As she says that,
that,
all of her veins bulge out. I'm a little terrified.
I'm actually like super sweet.
Yeah, I feel like I've known you forever.
Congratulations and good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Yay, a wedding!
Do I
Actually,
hear,
we're wondering,
like
Aewyn,
Do I
if you
hear
would
wedding
be our
bells?
if you'd be our officiant.
I'm sorry, do I hear wedding bells?
Yes, absolutely. I'd
No,
love to.
no, it's because I have a concussion. Okay, that's why they're ringing in my ears.
So are we moving this tree or what?
Let's
Can
move
I
the
be
tree.
your flower halfling?
God no.
I'm a barbarian. I don't believe in weddings. I don't like to be tied down to one man.
Well, they're all talking. I'm going to be
No, but
looking
something
the
tells me
bodies
she likes to be
again.
tied down.
Yeah, so you are going through the bodies. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Everyone or just
Whoever's going through bodies.
I'm moving a tree, so
I mean, I guess
11.
I'll do
11?
it too.
I'll go as well.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
What is that?
There's my nat
investigation.
20. Christ.
On an
That's
investigation
16
check.
for me.
As opposed to
all
my
the
17.
goods.
17. Okay, so you find just like a few arrows and things like that. They're
Aewyn
weapons.
shot into people.
Yeah, and then some of the.
'em out.
I'm assuming you're going and kind of fetching some of the dead bodies that were the archers.
So make sure if there's
all of
anything
them.
good
Yeah,
on them.
of all their bodies, you find about 20 gold, and on GI Joe's body, you find a letter from Cobra Kai that says, "Get your ass back here."
Sweep the leg. Says put him in a body bag. Ha 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 ha. At the end.
In the letter,
So everyone
it
gets
pretty
4
much
gold.
just says what Renee says. It says, "Stop." It says, "Dear Highwayman."
Great start.
I have given you the enclosed amount to block any roads leaving Waterdeep and to bring alive and dead any of the people that are seen on the poster.
I'm sorry, alive and dead.
Thank you.
Alive or dead.
Okay.
they need to be both or no reward
I
will
was
be issued.
waiting.
That's why the brigade didn't quite.
We want about a 50-50 mix of alive and dead of the poster. Do not just bring one alive and or dead.
I need 1 alive and 1 dead. Okay.
And at the very bottom, it just has a little dash, and it's signed K.
Who found the letter?
Who rolled the
Katon,
crit
I would
20? Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
So
Katon, you found that.
Yeah. So I read it out, and as I read it out, I point out the whole alive and dead thing, and I go, excellent penmanship. Just what I would expect from somebody who is hiring a bunch of brigands.
That is my girl you're talking about. You hold your tongue.
Yeah, as they're like pushing a tree
I
out of
thought
the
you
way.
said she wasn't with them.
Never mind. But she was. She already said she was.
Oh, she did. Oh.
Yeah.
I got hired on. I'm like a hired hand.
Find
Who's
some
K?
people. Who's
I don't know. Like he was just some fucking weird, ugly dude that came over and like hired us. He had like this really stupid, ugly scar across his face that like looked like someone like slapped him with like fire or something like that. Like
Slapped him with
super
fire.
hideous. Like honestly, I would never do him ever.
Well, good news for you, boy.
And I've done a lot of
Beardrum,
things.
congratulations. She's
I've done a
pointedly
treant
loyal.
once.
Appreciate you.
I'm sorry, you've done a treant.
A treant?
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
like the big gigantic
Trees.
wooden creature.
Not like the big ones, but like more of like a reasonably sized one.
Like a
And
baby
she
one?
she winks as she says that.
Oh, don't do that.
No,
That's
no,
disgusting.
no.
Please don't wink.
I'm not okay with
Please
this.
do not wink at me after anything you say again.
And then she
Yeah,
just winks.
I'm pretty,
Got it.
I'm
Was
pretty
it a hard
bold.
wink?
I'm pretty bold with my sexuality, so
Yikes. You have quite a handful there.
So
I'm
so
used to it. Nothing I'm not used to.
let me just. I just want to get something clear real quick. Is she coming with us?
yeah.
Okay, Renee.
Sup?
Stop talking.
Okay, can you just? She like looks over Baerdram. Can we just kind of like shut this guy up? He's kind of starting to irritate me. He kind of has
Trying to
like, a
irritate my
really
girl, bro?
annoying voice. If you could just handle him while I finish moving this tree by myself. And she just like, you just see like the muscles and stuff like that bulk up and her veins just like get all bulged. She's like, and just moves the tree out of the way.
I'm watching her do it. I'm like, so hot. So hot.
And as this is all happening, I look at Ulrich, who's just like profusely sweating, and all the papers torn up in the ground, and like Baerdram, who's at like half mast, and Renee, who's like lifting heavy stuff. Who's like lifting heavy stuff.
About it. His tent is full pitched.
And I just look at the ground and just kind of go like, I'm at a loss for words. Let us be on our way. Are the horses okay?
One seems a little fucked up. Like it's kind of standing up and it's got like a little bit of a limp. But it's not too bad. The other one seems all right.
Does the one with the limp, is it like capable of pulling the cart?
Yeah. I mean, it can pull the cart. It can do the job.
Does it seem? Is it like suffering?
Blair walks over to it and just puts a bullet into the
Ben
back
wants
of
to
his
kill
head.
this horse for sure. He's looking for it.
No, is it? I mean, I'm asking like, if we like make this thing like ride back to town, is it like? Should I feel bad about doing that?
Sure.
No, I mean, how hurt is it?
It has one
Just ran
broken
into a
leg.
tree.
It has a broken leg. Okay.
Heal the horse.
So I feel kind of bad of making this horse do this. So I use a Can I?
You can say we'll say one lay on hands will fix its broken leg. 1 point.
1 point.
One
Wow.
point, sure.
Okay, so he has a scratch. Very well. I heal.
He has a very small fracture.
Was it compound? Is it a green stick?
Oh my.
Here we go.
Horse good.
Horse good.
Horse good.
I take all of that
Alright.
back. The horse is fine. The horse
Yeah.
is fine.
Thank you.
Horse is
Thank
actually
you.
totally okay.
I
Thank
would like
you.
it noted that Ben is more concerned about an animal than me, so just FYI.
Are you injured?
Huh? No, I'm fine. I'm just
Why
not.
was I not concerned about you?
I'm not worried about the horse clearly as much
Oh,
as you are.
All right. Anyway, the horse is fine, and I don't feel bad about making it walk back to town. And we all leave this very strange, the second strangest fight I've ever been in my entire life. Maybe that actually may have taken it's tied for the strangest fight I've ever had.
As I mount up, I'm gonna like with pursed lips, kind of be like, I held up my end of the bargain, so I expect to be paid still.
And he looks at everybody else and is like, well, let's hit the road.
You can take my dice when you burn from my cold, dead hands.
Like a weird Clint Eastwood.
You mean Clint Eastwood?